I am in Bellaire, Ohio, outside of the Toy and Plastic Brick Museum that can be more directly translated into the Lego Museum. It is apparently the world's largest private Lego collection, so this is going to be really neat. Let's go check this out. It is in quite a grand building. Not sure what this might have been. Might have been a federal building possibly because of its design, or maybe a school. But yeah, look at that. The Unofficial Lego Toy and Plastic Brick Museum. I have a feeling this is going to be amazing. Well, out front they have this weird Lego, not really astronaut, that's not inflating very well. Here's like one of those old things that you could ride on when you were like 10 pounds. There's a plaque from Guinness World Records. Alright, first thing there's this guy.
And the first floor is green. The best stand in the entire world. Yeah, I'm it. Now you've seen me, so your time will be. Okay, maybe not.
That's creepy. And here's like a Lego vending machine. Some moving instruments. There's a Dr. Elephant helping a sick young elephant. So this is all the collection of Dan Brown, who of course really enjoys Lego. And he originally called this place the Lego Museum when he opened it. Had some trouble with the company, so I think he also goes by the Unofficial Lego Museum. Here's a basketball player. Okay, this is already the greatest place I've ever been to. So this thing is called the Vault, and it's actually from Disneyland. It has a real gold 2x4 Lego brick inside of it, and an original gold Monopoly set right there. Wow. They have a security camera overlooking the gold Monopoly set. Never saw that. Here's a dragon roasting something over the fire. Is that a dinosaur? I think that's a dinosaur. And that's what you had before. Legos. Okay, this is pretty awesome. A Lego White House. There's the North Portico. One of the most famous paintings of all time, the Mona Lisa. Here's Jurassic Park. A red dinosaur. I went to a Lego convention years ago, and I also got my instructions and boxes signed by this guy. I forget his name, but I met him. There's like a wall painting scene. These models are really good, I know. They're all original, or at least the ones in here are. There's a robot suit. Wow. This is amazing. This is unusual. Statue of Liberty holding a lightsaber. So I loved Legos when I was a kid. Don't collect them so much now because I'm older, don't want to spend that money, and I mean they don't do anything, but I remember when these sets like came out. Wow. I remember when I was a kid, I loved the Clone Wars series on Cartoon Network, and I wanted this set so badly, but I never got it. I remember these sets. There's Darth Maul and Yoda. Oh my gosh, they have the, like, all of the minifigures. There's Jabba. This is insane. So we have Santa Yoda controlling like the Millennium Falcon. This setup is actually really cool. And then that guy was in the Clone Wars series. His name was Captain Rex. He was like, I don't know, the equivalent of a general. And he was one of the main characters. This place is also 3 stories. So here we have Thomas the Train. These are some old Danish toys, some of them from the Lego company. These are from a Lego museum in Denmark. Like that's a Lego, the ferry is Lego. Well, the button doesn't work, the trains must not be running. There's a depot. Wow, look at that church. You can see inside of there. There's the big Orion outside for some reason. So my favorite type of Lego was the Lego architecture ones, believe it or not. And I hadn't collected all of them up until a few years ago when I stopped getting them. These are not Lego architecture though, these are much larger sizes that I guess the curator must have built. There's the Empire State Building, and the US Capitol. Some of these are maybe the Lego City sets, but I think a lot of these are unique individual creations. Ooh, this is like a stormtrooper cemetery. I did at one point get one of these electric Lego trains that would run on the track. Never worked too well. I love this place. I feel like I'm 8 again. Wow. So it looks like this evil army is like sieging the castle. Big oof. And here's like a fantasy pirate scene in the sky. This is... my mind is blown. Ollie the Dragon here is an original display from Legoland in Carlsbad, California. Or maybe it was the one in Denmark. I'm not sure. Axe-wielding dragon. It's also like a really homemade museum, as you can tell. I love that. All that fancy stuff. Look at this. Look at all these ships. Wow. That Coast Guard ship there. More up on the walls. Not all of these are Lego, but pretty neat. There's a big cargo ship. Wow. This thing looks like it was built like 40 years ago. A lot of these are really dusty. And I mean, you can't dust Legos. I've tried that. So they have like a children's play area. That is Bill. Not sure exactly what this room is supposed to be. There's like a bunch of sports minifigures. There's a soldier. Seriously, this place is ridiculous. Look at that Mount Rushmore. That's really good. So apparently this like duck is from Legoland. Yet another Statue of Liberty. Take a look at this model city. So a basketball court, rail yard and a port. Here's the Lego Indiana Jones. I think I had a few of these. Also the Wii games were lit. This is pretty neat. There's a guy in a helicopter. This is called the Red Brick Road. There's like a boot house. Here's Hogwarts. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I can't quite tell what this building was. It looks like on the outside that it was an old federal building like the post office. Wow. It's a really interesting building. There's like a minor dwarf in there. And Harley Quinn is locked up. Here's a Lego version of the Veterans Memorial Glass City Skyway in Toledo, Ohio. Big oof. Here's a non-Lego line up here. So this is Asia. Building Asia brick red brick. I'm a little confused. Here's some more of the Asia exhibit. I don't know if it's supposed to be modern art. I mean, some of that is cool, like that, but I'm just very confused. There's like no explanation of what it is. Where do you get all these large Lego men? And the museum has its own zoo. There's a guy in like a Pinewood Derby car, some penguins, here in the Arctic. And here's the polar bear in its lair that is very quickly melting on top of him. Here's a very decorated cow. So there's a giraffe, a baby giraffe. It's like a Muslim gator. That's interesting. We have Winnie the Pooh and the toucan from the Gross Fruit Loops. These rabbits are from Denmark. Here's a chupacabra. John, where's my Lusaga? And here's some like monkeys. This is kind of inappropriate, but I think that tree is doing blackface. The gator is taking that monkey and about to eat it. There's a helicopter. That guy with the crane does not know what he's doing. Here's a UFO. There's some Lincoln Logs, another preceding toy. And here we have the Western Room. This is glorious. That's a real antique post office. And there's like Pennywise inside of it. These are gamblers, and these are from the Mall of America. And here is Bart Simpson, who's looking rather thick. And he locked up Milhouse. This room is called the Mission from Mars. There's a Martian with a bunch of little Martians in tubes. I can actually control this guy. Huh. Animatronic Legos. This place really has it all. And this is what it looks like on Mars. Pretty crazy. There's like a robot battle or alien battle. There's something going on. Here's like their own, I guess, Hall of Fame. Famous characters like Pinocchio, Spider-Man, have a painting of Harry Potter, Hagrid, SpongeBob, that thing, Scooby-Doo, and Dora and Boots and Diego. Love these hand-painted murals up here. This is their Disney Lego mural. This is a pretty fancy structure. This place is huge. Here's like an old BMW something. Something about Occupy. What? I'm confused. Oh, here's the octopus. There's another UFO. Looks like, oh, a yellow submarine. I don't want to sing. I don't know what to say. I'm confused. Here's more of the ocean stuff. There's like a school of fish. Oh, this is the actual submarine. You have your toilet, a kitchen. Well, on the floor there is the world record largest Lego image. Over 1 million bricks and pieces. They have an animatronic band. So wow, what a place. I wouldn't even bother going to Legoland at this point because this place has everything. It's, you know, a homemade museum that has millions and millions and millions of bricks, everything you could want to see when you were a kid or even now. So I absolutely love this place. Definitely come and visit here. If you like this video, I have other videos at roadside attractions and museums and all sorts of stuff, so please go check those out, and thanks for watching.